Hey, what's up, everyone? Just made the announcement. Not that it's a big announcement in all reality, but to the close people that I race with and people that have helped me along the way, along with the racing in any way, shape, or form. Um, yeah, I just revealed the new chassis. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over it, kind of just talk about it. Um, Talk about maybe why I got a new chassis. I still have White Devil 1.0, I guess. I still have that car. Um, so I was going to um, make White Devil into, I mean, it was a drag car, but I was going to get a cage done in it, do everything along that line. I had everything all lined up, but this car popped up for sale, and for the price, I just couldn't beat it. It has more done to it than what I was going to get done anyways. It came with a bunch of extras. And it's virtually the same setup I was going to go with, other than how far the cage is compared to what I was going to get done. So yeah, let's talk about the car. So here is White Devil 2.0. Before we get talking about this, let's just talk about the chassis. It is a 95 Integra GSR. It's got the US front end, so unlike my other front end where it's got the JDM, this has the circle lights, which would come on your US models. So the other car, I was going to get a 10-point cage done. But for the money I spent on this came with a 25.5 cage. Obviously came with the fire suppression system, came with the seat. It's got an ultra lightweight steering column. Started working on all the electrical. Right now over there, it looks like a mess because I've kind of just got everything in. Now I'm going to start routing everything. Just making everything look good. But yeah, it's got carbon fiber doors with Lexan. So no more power windows. It's still got glass on the quarters in the front. It's got a carbon fiber hood, which does have some holes from the old owner. That's where he had his exhaust exit. But I'm probably just going to come out the side. So I'm probably just going to throw some patches on those, just some thin sheet metal or something along that line. Now it has the lightweight rear trailing arm kit from Speed Factory on it. You can kind of see that in there. Right now it's just got these wheels on it. I have some skinny VMS wheels, 15 by 3.5. I just got to get some tires for those yet. Came with this wing, which is hydro dipped. Looks pretty cool. Came with the parachute, obviously. It's got some rear diffusers in the back. Obviously it has the carbon hatch with Lexan window. It's got some vents. I believe this is where the old catch can used to vent from the old owner. Obviously no sunroof. That's been deleted. Just a panel. It's got the 3-piece front end on it. It's got the track light side skirts there. It's got the fender cutouts. So I don't know if this is dipped or what this is, but it kind of has that forged carbon look to it. I want to say it was probably dipped. Anyways, it's kind of cool. It's got the weight plate, which is needed. This is all the things that came with the chassis, of course. Came with the battery mount. Came with the side skirts, Wicked Fab. Trying to think of what else. I think that's about it. So yes, it's got a 25.5 cage on it. There's the front end. I have that off right now because I was working on the wiring, like I said. So normally this is a different battery that goes here. So this is my battery from White Devil 1.0. This is an AGM battery, so it is okay to be on its side. So I just went ahead and made this little battery mount to fit in here, because like I said, this isn't the appropriate size battery for this, so it doesn't fit, so I had to make it work. But I mean, it's in there. You're gonna move the car with it. Yeah, so let's talk about the car. It's got a fully sleeved engine now. I did get this engine. It's not used, but it is, everything's fresh on it. It's just not a new. So with being sleeved, it's on its last, I guess, life. It's an 85.5 motor. But everything's fresh on it. It's got Skunk 2 Pro 2 cams on it. It's got locked VTEC, of course. I went with the Speed Factory forward-facing mount. I don't have the turbo yet. It's got the KLM front mount. That's obviously just chilling there. It's kind of nice. It stays out of the way when it's right there. Same trans as before, so it's got an Albin's gear set. Engine's obviously fully built. We're going with the, this is the Ultra Race manifold now. So you can see the first set of injectors are in. I still don't have the second set of injectors, so we are doing 8 injectors now. Alternator's not in yet. We're getting it rebuilt right now. Same catch can from before. Obviously has a bigger throttle body now. This is a 90 millimeter compared to a 72 before. I do got some 5.9 axles now, so the axles are upgraded. Waiting on the hubs. When I got the axles, they somehow messed up the order and they sent out Type R hubs, which were 5-lug. Obviously, I only have 4-lugged. So waiting on those to come in. Once those are in, we'll slap them on the spindles, put everything back on. Still rocking a twin disc clutch. Same one from the other car, actually. It only had about 15 passes on it. Yeah, same cam gear, so it's coil on plug with the Hall effect sensor there. I think that's about it. Obviously, I'm leaving out a lot of the actual build spec of the motor. Really not much more to know about it. Been working on all the wiring. So I got my battery in here. I got my solid state relay mounted there. I got all my wires ran. These are all my main wires. So I got those pretty nicely ran. I still gotta secure this one more time. But I got the transmission ground done. I got the starter done. Alternator wire is ran. It's just waiting for the alternator to come back. And then I got power for the new distributor, or not distributor, but the management system. So same ECU as before, AEM Infinity. I just made this little bracket out of some sheet metal. Here's the new PDM that'll control pretty much. That's our relay system, and then we got the keyboard here. We still got to do all the programming. I still got quite a bit of wiring to finish up in here. Kind of looks like a mess. Kind of is, kind of not. Obviously the dash is in there. Same dash as before, just a CD5. There's another view of the cage. But yeah, it's pretty cool to be doing this, not gonna lie. It's been a long time coming. Putting in a lot of long hours, long days. Just doing everything in my power to make sure I am racing for this coming season. Really looking forward to it. Everyone in the team's kind of doing their own upgrades. We're all stepping it up. And it's just going to be really cool to see everyone's cars, see everyone's build pay off. You know, it's always a good time with everyone. So really looking forward to that. It's always a really good time. Fuel cell, we're doing a fuel cell, so we got to figure out a way to mount that in the rear. They'll have a brushless pump, which obviously feeds the fuel rails up here, feeds the 8 injectors. We still got to get a fuel pressure regulator. I do got the filter right there, so I still do have that. As far as wastegate, it's going to have a 60 millimeter wastegate. That is in. I just haven't picked it up. I'm not really in a rush to pick it up. I mean, the most I can do is mount it. I mean, it's not going to do much right now. And honestly, it's probably just more in the way. Turbo we are going with. So we are going with the class turbo. So it's a 73.9 turbo. I don't think we've ordered it yet, but regardless, it'll be here. We got plenty of time for that. So I think it just pretty much you'll put a clamp here and it's just a solid fit. Obviously, this is not where it needs to be. We won't know where it needs to be until we get the turbo on and start seeing where all that needs to go. Obviously, none of the intercooler piping's done. We're not doing no blow-off valve, so it's pretty simple. Just pipe from there to there. I would assume we have to use a Vandrin clamp somewhere, maybe up by the throttle body. I'm not entirely sure. Cooling. So we're using the same radiator as before. Hopefully, we're hoping to use it. We're just kind of gonna, I think we're gonna mount it right in here. As long as everything works out, we might have to get some different hoses, but it should be pretty straightforward. But yeah, I got the staging brake over here for the rear. I just haven't mounted it in the car yet because I'm gonna have to make a mount for it, and it's gonna have to be welded in. So I kind of been delaying that. Kind of really want to make sure we get the shifter in first. That way I can kind of base it off of the shifter. We still haven't really decided with what shifter we're going with. But again, we got plenty of time yet. Yeah, it's just been working on the wiring. I got all the bigger stuff done. Got to do some tidying up. I got to start pinning for the new PDM. I'm going to do as much as I can before the time comes for me to drop the car off. But I'll just get as much done as I can. But yeah, it's got these cool little charging posts. Obviously, I would just say the old car probably had a 16-volt system, so this made it super easy to plug in the car in between passes. That way you could keep the whole front end on. You just throw your charger on right there. I won't need to use them, but I'm no reason to take those out. They got nice covers, so they're not going to cause an issue. But yeah, I think it's coming along. It's coming along pretty nice. I do got the steering wheel from the old car because I really do like that steering wheel. I believe we're probably going to have to move that seat back. Previous owner must have been just shorter than I am, so hopefully we can move it back. We should be able to. It's just a matter of unbolting it from there and unbolting it from the floor, and then probably just getting rid of, there's that little brace right there. Probably just get rid of that little brace, if not get rid of it, but shrink it up. Just move it back. I think that's about 3 inches there. If not 2 inches, that'll be plenty. It's just I'm a little, like I said, I'm just taller than the old owner. So, but yeah, there's not much more I can really talk about with the car. It's gonna be a whole world of a difference driving it. Pretty much, it's just gonna be a matter of how well I can drive the car, and pretty much the car is just going to go as fast as it wants to at that point. And so, yeah, really, really looking forward to the new season coming up. Really excited to see everyone's builds. Because like I said, we're all stepping it up, and it's just really cool to be part of this team. And just really thankful for everyone along the way and having people to motivate and people to help. None of this would be possible without any of those people. So definitely goes without saying, you know, thank you to all those people. I mean, they all know who they are. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just gonna wrap it up for now. Pretty much, yeah. Here's White Devil 2.0. Thanks for watching, everyone. Try to keep you updated. I know I haven't been making any videos. I mean, I've been recording somewhat as I've been putting the car together because the car was just a chassis. So I've been throwing everything into it. But yeah, I've sort of been recording. I haven't been like recording kind of how I used to, but kind of been keeping it a secret. I kind of just been going after it without recording, because sometimes recording does just take longer. You got to sit there and move the camera around, make sure it's got a good angle, and just yeah, it just takes longer. I need to get back in the habit of just doing it again. It is just me, so it's one of those. If I had someone, oh look, they can record me. I don't have that. It's just me in here. But yeah, I'll keep the progress updated. I'll keep you guys updated too on White Devil 1.0. I'm unsure what I'm doing with that car yet. The goal probably would be, it's obviously on the back burner right now. This is the main priority, but the goal would be to find a cheap, like Acura, some kind with the K series. Kind of just take that whole car apart, throw it in that one, because that car is going to needs everything. I mean, harnesses, you name it. Because like I said, it was going to be a complete drag car, so I slowly started making those steps, and just got to kind of take a step back. Who knows? I might sell it. I really don't want to. I really love that car. It's got a lot of nostalgic for me. A lot of memories in that car. I drove that car for 4 years. I raced it for about 2.5. A lot of memories on the street, just having fun with it, going for drives. Yeah. All right. Peace out, guys.